I feel like I'm long overdue to do a Cosmos video. Today I'm going to do one. There's multiple things we're going to cover, including a couple of airdrops that you need to claim. So stay tuned. We'll take a look right now. Welcome back to the APY Guy channel. I try to bring the best sources of passive income through farming and staking of blue chips to low market cap gems that could have huge gains in the next bull market. If any of that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Drop a like on this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. Nothing in this channel or in this video is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. Okay, we'll start off by looking at the airdrops. I try to do a YouTube short every time that there is an airdrop that's claimable. Make sure you subscribe and put the notification bell on so you can see those shorts. There's a couple here. So Archway is one that's fairly new. If you had 15 ATOM tokens staked, you were able to claim that as of July 5th. Today's the 17th. 15 ATOM tokens you needed staked prior to January 2023 or during January of 2023. This Empower one, it's distributed automatically, and these are the staking requirements here. This website's pretty cool. It's just cosmosairdrops.io. That's cosmosairdrops.io. Also, Stride. Stride has an airdrop. I think it's about almost every month. Let's take a look. There's one in June. I can't see the other months, but there has been one about every month or two. It expires in 2 days, actually. So make sure you go ahead and claim that. If you don't claim that, I believe they either burn them or they put them back in the ecosystem somehow. I believe they might burn them. Well, I'll double check on that. But if you had ATOM staked, JUNO staked, I guess it's 13 tokens, OSMO, Injective, and Stars, you in these particular months, then you would get the airdrops. So they're doing multiple airdrops, and it's all there's prerequisites. So this is August of 2022, August of 2022 with JUNO, and then September of 2022 for Stars. A couple of side notes: that Archway airdrop is not available for U.S. citizens. There's a whole list of them. If I'm on here, yeah. So I'm in the US, so according to this, it's not available for me unless I have a VPN. And they have a list of countries down here that it's not available for as well. The other note is that their seasons, are calling them for the Stride airdrops. Right now we're on season 6, and it says 10 days remaining from this date. So there's a couple days remaining to claim your season 6 Stride token. Okay, and then the biggest news here in the Cosmos ecosystem recently is the Osmosis update. And that actually just launched today. It says introducing supercharged liquidity, crushing inflation, increasing earning potential, no bonding periods. Osmo token holders rejoice. Supercharged liquidity will drastically cut inflation while also giving liquidity providers significantly more leverage. And no more bonding periods. You can remove liquidity at any time. We'll be rolling out upgraded pools incrementally, starting with pool 1066, which is Osmo, which is interesting. If you're interested in creating a position, learn more below. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit learn 30s. In classic pools, liquidity was distributed in full range of possible prices. With supercharged pools, we can now concentrate liquidity around the current spot price, massively increasing capital efficiency. Now you can pick a strategy that suits you. Passive strategies allows you to distribute a little bit across the entire span. Earn less, but never go out of range. A more aggressive strategy will allow you to earn more, but is more likely to go out of range. Watch it closely and rebalance if needed. While out of range, you will stop earning on swaps. Like a traditional automated market maker, which is AMM, as prices move, assets are converted entirely into one of the assets in the pool. If your position goes out of range, then you'll have 100% of the other asset until the price re-enters your range. In the free market of LPs, everyone follows different strategies. Liquidity is more dynamic and better optimized for traders. I always thought Osmosis had some pretty sweet pools. Let's take a look what they have to offer right now. We go down here to the pools and we hit APR. We can see what the highest ones are here. These are some pretty risky ones because it says high APRs may result from inflationary rewards. Proceed with caution. Some of these tokens on the left side that are paired with Osmo are kind of risky. If we come down here, Kuji is a good one. Kujira with Osmo, I think that's a good one. Jackal, I like Jackal. I think that's a good project. That's a 52% APR. That might be interesting to get into. Secret Osmo. And there's some, the Stars one is a pretty good one. That's at 30%. And there's Fetch.io. Fetch AI. Fetch.io. I'm not sure what I'm talking about. Fetch AI with Osmo paired. That's a 30% APR. If we go down here, there's some safer ones. Matic with Osmo. That's a cool one. 23% APR. So if you go down here, there's quite a few different ones. The Atom staked Atom one is pretty cool at 17%. But if we go up here, this is the one that we're actually supposed to be looking at because it's the supercharged liquidity pool. They're beginning with the Osmo DAI. So if we click on that, it's going to take us to this next page. If we want to get into this, we got to connect our wallet here. And then it's going to ask us to create a position. And to do that, it's showing that it's only you can only do manual. They're going to have managed positions eventually, and list one of our providers to manage your position. That's kind of cool. That's going to be in the future there. Currently, there's about 20 grand in liquidity. We hit next. It's going to ask us to. They're going to give us 3 different options. So passive is going to be a much wider spectrum where you're getting fees. And moderate is going to be a little more risky. It's going to have the high of the token at 63.8 cents to 38.3, which is doable. And aggressive is a really small. Well, it's 11 cents, 45 to 56. So in the last 7 days, it hasn't been out of that range. If we look at the last 30 days, it hasn't been out of that range. So I think that might be one I'm going to get into here. Let me swap some tokens around and get into it. I think it'd be good to actually do this step by step and show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap one Atom token into each asset. So we're going to do one Atom token to it's going to be 18.14 Osmosis tokens. So we're going to hit swap. We're going to hit approve. And it's going to put the transaction through, and hopefully we get 18.14 Osmo tokens. Then what I'm going to do, it says transaction successful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swap one Atom token for whatever amount of DAI I get. So one is going to get me 9.27 DAI because it's $9.27 is the price of an Atom token currently. We're going to hit approve. That's going to go through. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add liquidity to that pool so we can see how this supercharged pool works. So we're going to hit the Osmo DAI. We're going to be in this pool here. We're going to create a position. We're going to go crazy and we're going to go aggressive. We're going to come down here and we're going to put, I need some Osmo leftover for gas. So I'm going to do $9. And that's going to pair it with 15.95 Osmo tokens. And we're going to hit add liquidity. And we're going to approve the transaction. Once we approve the transaction, hopefully it adds liquidity. And we're going to be in this aggressive range here. Transaction successful. So I'm going to probably want to come back here and check it every once in a while to see where, if we're out of range. If we're out of range, then we need to adjust our range. But right now, it's going to have a green dot. It says in range. So we're good to go. So I'm definitely going to play around with this. I'm going to add some more liquidity to it a little bit later. But for now, I just wanted to do that to show you how it's done. So if you want to be more conservative, you can obviously go into the more conservative pools. If you want to, be a little bit or risky like I did and get into the aggressive pool. The aggressive pool is actually not that bad because you got a 10 cent range, moderate. I don't think it'll be really difficult for it to get out of that range unless it goes over it in a bull market or if we have a really big dump. So I think aggressive is a way to go for now. If you're able to check on it, maybe once every couple weeks or so, you should be good to go. If there's any other Cosmos news that I missed, please leave it in the comments so I can cover it in a future video. I want to leave you with one more really cool thing. I found this chart on Twitter, coinhall.org at coinhall_org. It just shows the future chains that are going to be on Cosmos. And DYDX is on here. That's a really cool one that I think is going to be really successful in the future. And the other one that I really liked on here was Relio. The Rio token. I'm really like that project. It's real world assets, tokenized. I really think that's going to do really well next bull market. I've done multiple videos on Rio. I think it coming over to the Cosmos ecosystem is going to be fantastic. As always, thank you for watching and have a great day.